This video is for all you people who just live inside their head all the time and have trouble with just living in the moment. Definitely not talking about myself. Hello beautiful beings, welcome to the channel where we grow, glow, and expand our soul. And today we're going to talk about not taking life so seriously all the time. Because we're here to have fun, we're here to play, and we're here to laugh all day. Because most of the times, your problems, your circumstances, like the things that are happening all around you, sometimes it's good to just take a step back and just let go what they are, like the severity of them and what is even happening, and just, I don't know, take time to have fun, be grateful for what you have, and live in the moment. Take a moment to just feel what's it like to be in your heart space. Like, you're here on this planet to play, to live as your best version of self, to live on this earth reality, to go through all these experiences, like it's purpose, so you can go through all this trauma, all this like pain, suffering, in order for you to remember that who you are, to reclaim your power, and then live as that best version of yourself. We're here to laugh, we're here to play, and not everything has to be so serious, so rigid, so structured all the time as society makes us believe. Especially if you like feel like everything has to be this way, one step after another, like very linear path. Like, no more of that. We're gonna start being more happy, being more playful, being more joyful. If things don't work out, oh my god, it's okay, I'll get better at it. If you make a mistake, yeah, it's okay, I'll get better at it. Don't worry. If something messes up, not immediately reacting like, oh my god, it was supposed to be this way, this is how it was supposed to be, it was supposed to be this step and this step. Thinking like, oh no, it's okay, well, something better is gonna come in the way. Just laughing at it. Oh my god, isn't that funny that just happened? Oh my god, it's gonna get better, it's all gonna work out. Like, turning simple situations, like small inconveniences, into your day and reframing it in your mind as, oh my god, yeah, this is so fun. Like, yeah, it's all working out for me, isn't it? It's just all unfolding in the most amazing ways for me right now. Oh my god, like everything is working out so good. And just laughing about it and making light out of situations, like small inconveniences into your life, which will like impact, like creating that habit instead of just reacting immediately and thinking like, oh my god, like, ugh, like, well, this is why it's not working out for me. This is why that things don't work. Where am I? Like, exactly. And it's spiraling into like a thought form of negativity and pain and it's just gonna unravel all your negative thinking and fear, doubts, worries, all that. It's gonna be unraveling that. Instead, just focus on like, oh my god, it's so working out for me. Oh my god, this is so fun. This is so easy. Oh, my life is so easy. My life is on easy mode right now, constantly. Everything's working out naturally. Like, I don't have to lift a finger. Oh my god, I love it. This is so fun. And obviously, there's like a boundary of seriousness. So like, when you should be serious, when you shouldn't be serious. Like, I feel like that should be easily discernible. Like, you should be able to discern when to be serious and when to be playful. But most of the time, it's like stuff that you think are really big problems. You know, we should like just zoom out of it. Like, look at a higher perspective if we can in the moment. Especially, that'll be more powerful. Just like zoom out. Like, what is it actually? Like, we're literally tiny humans on a big planet, playing all these different simulations characteristics as like tiny characters, and we're just like in these like little places, like we're playing kitchen simulator, house simulator. Like, it's ironic, honestly, that we have all these games and we play them and it's fun. Actually, games are just like all these apps that simulates like an experience. Like, I definitely played a shoveling simulator before, and like a lawn mowing experience like simulator before. Like, little things like that. Like, when you just zoom out of the experience, like what even is happening, and realize it's like, it's kind of a game. It's all a game. I made a video on that also. But we shouldn't be taking life so seriously all the freaking time. Like, especially watching Dakota of Earth's videos. Like, he just travels like, all over these places into like third world countries or whatever you call them. But like, kids there are, and people there are so much more kinder and so much more playful. They're like living in the moment. They're living from the heart. And it's just so heartwarming and so grounding and so comforting to see. The fact that this is how the people live. They don't have to worry about bills. They don't have to worry about like small, like, oh, my makeup is not, or like, get my nails done, or like little minor like stuff like that. And just, it makes me really puts, not only, okay, it's not that those things aren't valid, but it just really puts into perspective like the duality of Earth, like the different types of Earth people just live in. Like, we're all on the same planet, but we all experience so different things. Like, from like a country where like they barely have like basic necessities, daily necessities. They're just living in survival mode, essentially. And while we're here, we still have all this stuff, if you're living in like a good country that has like basic necessities like water, electricity, the grocery stores like are near you to go everywhere, like transportation, buses, trains, cars, bikes, you get Uber Eats, you know, like everything is so convenient to us. But then you think about other places, but it's not to them. And it seems like they're living a much more fulfilling, happy life. And it's because I feel like we kind of being sabotaged, essentially, with technology. And technology has its benefits. Like, it definitely does. It makes everything convenient and more easier. But it kind of makes our patience, like, go down a little bit, because we want everything fast right now. So it kind of makes our patience like go up, and we're kind of living like always in the next moment, not in the moment. We're always like looking forward to the next moment, like, oh, we're gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. But we kind of forget about the joy of life and just simply like going outside, playing in the dirt, I don't know, running around, connecting with people. Basically connecting with people. We haven't been able to do that for the past few years since lockdown and everything. Like, watching his videos, like, really made me realize, like, oh my god, like, it's so different. Like, it's really so much different. And it seems like so much more like that is what life is. Like, this is life too, yeah? Yeah, I'm not invalidating this life either, because it's great. It is great. But, like, seeing that way of living is just so mind-opening. Like, it really takes you out of, like, rat race of life that we live here in America or Canada, like, wherever. It really takes you out of it and like puts you into that world. Like, oh my god, like, it seems so much better. And it really makes you realize, like, wait, my problem's like, yeah, everything is working out for me. It kind of makes you feel like grateful for what you have also, but also makes you realize like what you should focus more else on, which is connection, play, fun, happiness, joy, being like kind, polite to others, helping others, like the simple things that just fill up your heart like so warmly. And also it makes me think of not wanting to use social media as much, because social media is like a form of control. Like, people who like post on social media constantly, like, what is like mainstream and most circulated, like, it's like an easy way to like just plant stuff in your subconscious brain. Like, it's so easy now that I realize that like all this stuff, like unnecessary stuff that I don't have to even care about, like, it's on social media, and they just make you want to believe it's very important when it's really not. And yes, it is really good in like informing others on different things, different topics, and spreading awareness, which I 100% agree with. But like, big companies just constantly like throwing all these ads and like all this stuff like in your face, like, I really just desire to just get off of like not use like especially Instagram, TikTok. I just want to limit my use of that, of course, because it's really like it kind of mess with your mind and like thinking like that's what important. Like, it puts you through like a loop, portal through like what's happening and this is important, and then you can get even stuck in it and like forget about your own self. It's like, what is even happening anymore? What is real? What is life? And one day when I was just doing like boring homework or whatever, I just thought like, oh my god, the fact I can read and write, like putting random letters together like A, B, C, like putting all that together and just creating words and like typing out of them and answering and reading questions and being able to like comprehend that question and then answering that as well. Like, I can really do that, and a lot of people can just do that. That's crazy. That's insane. Like, we really don't give ourselves credit for like our intelligence, okay? Like, we can just put random letters together and make it make sense, and then type more letters answering that stuff, and come up with more letters than, like, that's language. Well, yeah, that's language, but it just really blew my mind for a bit just thinking about it. I just sat there, I'm like, wow, I can really just read all this, put all these words together, and just answer it. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. You probably think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I'm not. And the fact that I'm just like breathing right now, like literally being in this reality, like breathing and reading and doing all this writing and being able to like drink water, interact with other humans, it's like, I'm really here right now. Ew, I hate it. No, I'm kidding. I kind of hate it, but yay, Earth. But I highly recommend is not taking things too seriously. And the way you can start doing that is like, okay, if you feel yourself in a reactionary state of being like just ready to burst out, ready to like have like a negative think, just immediately, I don't know, start laughing, start saying the opposite of what you think, okay? Start like this is with anything, with manifesting, with like being like a better version of yourself. If you just feel like version of you just coming, like the most serious, like strict, mean version of you coming out, saying some words, just like think of the opposite. Like, what would your child self say to the situation? Yeah, like exactly. Say, what would your highest self say? because likely it's very similar. I mean, it'd probably be more like concise and more like wisdom like, but it would be very similar. So I would like you guys to do that, and also limit your social media use, go outside more, connect with nature more, connect with other people more, ask them what they really need instead of always focusing on your needs. But we do also appreciate self-love all the time, but we also help others, be kind to others, compliment others whenever we can, of course, and do stuff that makes you happy. Again, that's always, I would say, just doing things that make you happy. So watching cartoons, painting, playing, dancing, doing all those things above, and writing things out, writing your feelings out, how you feel. Maybe you'll get some information that way. Maybe you can meditate, anything you want, but just being more playful, laughing it out. Not everything has to be so serious, strict. And if you need a next step, if you need like the written version of a step, just let it go. That's probably what's a resistance to what you want to do, because you're thinking too much about it. Like, it's really like
not that deep, really not that deep.
You don't need to force it. Like, when you know something is there, it's gonna come naturally. There's no need to force anything, okay? So that's all I want to say for today's video. Be more playful, be more joyful, be more happy, do what you love, and that's all I want to talk about today. So you are enough, you deserve the best, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!